Hello, welcome back to our channel. I am back with another weekly vlog of pre-K. It is once again Wednesday. I forgot my camera 2 days in a row, and it doesn't matter because it has been so busy. I had meetings both days after school. I'm also in the middle of writing an IEP, so things are busy around here and there's not a lot of time left, but I am still going to fill you in on some of the things that we've been doing. My soccer shirt for my daughter's team today because it is a spirit week. In addition to everything else, I feel like all we do is have spirit weeks around here, but it is a spirit week and today is wear your favorite team, so all my girls wore their jerseys for soccer. Okay, so I am actually sitting at a guided reading table finally that we brought into the classroom. Me mostly. I have been rearranging this classroom all year long because I just can't figure out what is working best and what I need to make the room run the best, but that's okay because I can just keep changing it and keep going. So I'm sitting at a guided reading table that I added in here and we combined some other tables, so I'll take you on a little room tour of what we've changed and my plans for next year, possibly. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. But anyways, okay. So for this week, let's see, on Monday, we started with our new letter, which is letter W, and taught the kids how to do this, but didn't tell them what it meant. And so we did our W crown, we did our Scholastic W book, then we have some small group things that are more related to rainbows because we're also doing rainbows for St. Patrick's Day. Next week, we're gonna do clovers and leprechauns. In my small group for reading, I am working on compound words. So it has a picture of rain and bow, and so we took our finger and we said rain, bow, and then they had to find the match of the rainbow. The other small group is doing their writing of W books, and then my other one is also working on writing kind of, but within sand. So we have a tray of sand, and then there are these rainbow alphabet cards. They're nothing special really with a rainbow picture, but you could use these for anything. And the plan was to have rainbow paper under the sand and then use the white colored sand on top and they would see the rainbow underneath, but that just didn't happen, and that's okay because they are just as excited for just plain white sand and tracing their letters in the sand. And then after they trace it a little bit, they got out the whiteboards and they practiced writing it with whiteboard markers. So, simple little group. And let's see, so then that is our literacy groups. And then for math, I was working on the missing number with rainbows. So they had to tell me what this number was and what this number was, and then we counted together starting at that number, which is a pretty hard skill to fill out the missing number. So they would just find, this is not the correct answer, but they would find it and then place it there. Most of the groups just worked on numbers from 1 to 10, but some of them got to bump it up and go higher to 20, and they are definitely still working on recognizing those numbers. It's really not even a standard, so I'm only working with the kids on the higher numbers if they can already recognize 1 to 10. And then the other math group was lacing buttons. So just I can never remember the names of these. Not Wiki Sticks. Pipe cleaners. I don't know why I can't remember that. Anyway, some pipe cleaners, and it has the number on here, and then they just had some buttons and they had to lace on that many buttons to match the number. And then the last math group, more rainbows, more gold, lots of gold, was a matching game, and they just had to match the number to the pot, doesn't match, to the pot of gold. And this was super quick, so then same thing, they got whiteboards out with my para, and she would draw dots and then give 3 choices, and they had to circle the number that was correct for the amount of dots. So we're still working on that visualizing of the numbers, as well as being able to count one-to-one correspondence. Okay, so now that I made a huge mess on my table, that is everything we are working on in our small groups. We also on Tuesday make our capital W craft. So we chose watermelon, super easy, just put it on red paper. They got a black crayon to add their dots, and then green for the rind of the watermelon. Today we did cooking and we made Mickey Mouse waffles. that was super fun, and it was a lot of cleaning up, but they really enjoyed them. We introduced our new Play-Doh things that I showed you guys last week for rainbow colors and for St. Patrick's Day theme. And I also went shopping for our garden, so I can show you that. We bought some milkweed and some caterpillars already there, so we brought a caterpillar into the class. Another thing that I found, or that I'm going to do, is I printed this alphabet book. It is from our district. Somebody else already made it, so it's not really like on Teachers Pay Teachers, but it's very simple to make. It just has the letter, the lowercase letter, and a picture, and this is an idea from Jan Richardson's The Next Steps Forward in Guided Reading. I did that training when I taught first grade, but it starts as early as emergent reading. And in that, what you can do is every day, it takes like 2 minutes, the kid traces the letter. So A, apple, and then they've turned. So I'm gonna make it into a book. And my idea was that me or my paraprofessionals can just go through our list each day. Also, we have patrols that come in at the end of the day for a car. So the kids that are just waiting for a car could be working on this, and it's just getting that motion, and it helps them learn their letters quicker. So we're gonna try that. And yeah, let's go see what my classroom tour looks like now. All right, so don't mind the mess, but you can see here, Casey. We combined the 2 tables and the 2 tables, so we're not gonna have 4 kids at this table. There's 3 here, and then 4 and 4, just like group tables, which is what they've done in the past. And then over here, I had room to add the guided reading table. It's not ideal. It's not where I want it, you know, in life, but it'll do for now. I just need a space to be able to pull the kids to, because pulling it to these tables was just not working. And then we moved the train table to go this direction, but the cubbies are the same, and the kitchen is the same, books are the same, and the wall of everything is the same. So my plan is next year to move the rug in front of the whiteboard and hopefully have my guided reading table there. We only have 2 places where computers, 3 places maybe, 2 or 3, I'm not really sure, places where the computers can go. I know one of them is against this wall, so I'm thinking if I did my guided reading table there, I could also have the computers next to it. And then I think the other place that it could be plugged in is over here. So yeah, and this little table is so cute for the art, but it's just not really working. I love how we have our kitchen set up, but it is taking up a lot of space, so maybe we can combine that some. The cubbies also, I wish we could double them up, but we're not allowed, so. All right, and then over here is, we put a little cup in there with the milkweed, and then if you look up here on the top, it's kind of blurry, you can see our caterpillar. We haven't named him yet, but maybe tomorrow we will. Our caterpillar has climbed all the way to the top of our net, and hopefully tomorrow he will be hanging, can't see him, into a J. Okay, it's super windy, so sorry about that, but this is our garden. This flower was left over from last season, the only thing that survived. Here we have our milkweed, and there is our other caterpillar that is still eating, so he's not quite ready to explore and make his chrysalis. We have do not pick signs there. And then here we are growing zinnia, I don't know, flowers. Lots of them are blooming or sprouting. And then here we have peas. This row is amazing. And then over here we planted sage. It's not doing very much. And then we also put some pumpkin seeds in here, but that's not happening. And then here are 3 cabbage plants. Those aren't looking great, but they're not dead, so that's good. This corner one already died. So that's it, a lot going on. I feel like I am constantly changing things. I do this at my house too, like I wanna rearrange things all the time, but gotta keep going till you figure out what works. That's it for today. I will hopefully be able to record tomorrow. We're gonna do our lowercase letter tomorrow, and some other activities that I can't even think of because I'm tired and I'm ready to go home. So see you tomorrow. Hello, happy Friday. My roots are looking bad. We have a 3-day weekend coming up though, so I am going to get my hair done on Monday. Thank goodness. Yesterday was really busy. After school, I had to take my daughter for her well visit, so I was not able to record, but I'm going to fill you in on the rest of our week, and we are all prepared for next week for St. Patrick's Day, and then the following week after that will be spring break. Yay, we're so close. Yeah, they're so excited. Okay, so for letter W, as you can see here, we did our sharing show, so we have all kinds of things on here. My pictures were not as good this week, but that's okay. And then our poem was rainbow hair. So we have these little die cuts with the rainbow hair on it.
That was
and
mine.
Our poem, that's Casey's. Oh, and Casey is wearing her birthday hat because her birthday's on Sunday. And the other thing I'm going to show you is during play centers, I did call them over to paint some rainbows because it was rainbow week, so those are really cute. I'll show you that. And then with our milkweed, we had some caterpillars. So we brought one of them in like I showed you, and now it's in a chrysalis. So I will show you that as well. And then that's pretty much it. Let's go see. All right, so here are our rainbows. All different versions, but all the same colors. All we did was watercolors, and I told them the order, and then they got to use their own creative abilities to make it how they wanted. I love it. This one is a circle rainbow, and then this one with a straight line rainbow. So cute. And then over here we have our life cycle of a butterfly that we are talking about. Some of our milkweed has eggs on it, and there is our chrysalis. So it just came into a chrysalis, and we still up here we're gonna put what its name is. We usually vote for a girl and a boy name and then talk about how we know if the butterfly is a girl or a boy. Then down here, 3-5, we will be marking how many days it's been in a cocoon or a chrysalis, so we'll mark X's there. And then in addition to our W chart, here's a close-up of the pictures. The only good one is the watermelon. But this was our lowercase letter craft, which was a worm. They turned out so cute, their little lines. Okay, so sorry for the short video and only recording for 2 days, but you got the gist of our week. It was a busy one, as usual. One of these days it won't be busy, I'm sure. Next week is a 4-day week, and we are going to be doing letter X. So I think we're making xylophone for cooking, as well as the capital X, and then an X-ray for the lowercase x. In addition to that, we're gonna be doing some St. Patrick's Day things, and then still gardening. And we have book fair going on, and fun run fundraiser, so we're running the track. Something else too, I don't even know. It's always all at one time. And then finally, spring break, a whole week of beautiful weather, hopefully, fingers crossed, in Florida. All right, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and that notification bell, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.